Guys, the following testimony would be, in the same time, a sort of confession and analysis simultaneously. So the question is, how did I become a anti-Western values guy at my age, at 55? Let's start with the beginning. Imagine 23 years, almost a teenager, because at 23 you are still a clean, a honest soul. You are beginning the life, especially when you are getting out of communism in Romania in 1989. I mean, communism kept us a little bit out of a lot of things on a planet, and we as teenagers were more teenagers than other teenagers from the Western European countries from United States. So I went out from this communism. It was stupid. I condemned what happened before 1989 in Romania, the Ceausescu's time. I said that because I don't want people imagine that I'm nostalgic of communism. No, it was completely stupid. So I went out from this communism and I said to myself, now is the time for the Western values to come in my life and to embrace them, to hug them, and to live a normality. And somehow I became a sort of a star in Romania and in Bucharest, doing funny programs on radio. Later on, I used to be a TV guy. And but few years after the so-called revolution in Romania, I attended the BBC radio and television courses supported by the George Soros money in Romania. Yes, I mean, I didn't pay anything for those courses. One of them was in 1995 and the other one was in 1996. First radio and then TV. And our teachers were British guys for first time in Romania. They were first time in Romania. So I thought to myself, it is correct to learn how to deliver the truth, how to gather the information, to collect the information and deliver the truth. Because, you know, we were out of communism and we needed somebody with more experience to teach us. And I was there and I built myself a so-called career as a so-called star, TV, a radio and TV star in Romania. And step by step, I have discovered everything was a lie. I have discovered that I was pushed in a brainwashing machine. And I have discovered that some of my colleagues in Romania have been completely brainwashed, and they are completely brainwashed one of these days at similar my age, I mean 50, 55. So I was in the middle of the fire, of the information fire, and there were pretty 10 years I didn't understand what is going on, and I thought that's the way we should do and think. I didn't pay attention even if when a certain television in Romania built by Ronald Lauder, that Jewish guy, very wealthy Jewish guy in United States, This Ronaldo built this television called Pro TV in Romania. And this Pro TV was completely anti-Romanian, but I didn't pay attention to this. I was excited, I was young. And then this TV station managed to hypnotize Romanians to vote with more than 90% in favor of entering NATO. And that happened. And then, with the same enthusiasm, Romanians voted to get in the European Union. And step by step, I discovered I was cheated. I was tricked. I was deceived. And today, what is going on today? I look at the Western media, who is completely out of the truth. I mean, okay, you have some money, you are Rockefeller, you are Rothschild, or you are Bill Gates, or you are, I don't know, that guy from Fox News. You have some money, so you choose a package, a bunch of ideas, and these are the ideas you are praying to. I can understand this, and you decided to be subjective. But what about the guys like Romeo from Romania, who are looking for a job in such a enterprise as Fox News or CNN or Sky News Australia, or in Romania in the same time? So when you see that everything is important in such an enterprise but the truth, you have to decide something with your life. I mean, when you are pushed to deliver lies, there will be a time that you cannot manage the lies, because too many lies are completely impossible to manage. So somehow you got stumbled in your own lies you've been pushed to deliver. That happens with the media now, with the Western media, American, Australian, Western media. This matter with Vladimir Putin and Russia. You know, let's say there are two scripts, two scenarios. And one of those is that the so-called COUP was real. So, what happened in so-called real COUP? Vladimir Putin got out victorious from this and strengthened. But what happens with my so-called colleagues in the Western media? They do not want to accept this. They do not want to analyze this properly in terms of looking for the truth. No, the entire media says, oh, that was a fallen coup, but anyway, Vladimir Putin emerged weakened from this failed coup. Probably we will organize another one, a better organized one. When you do this, you are placing yourself out of the reality. And I can understand, I fully understand that some puppeteers, some wealthy guys on the planet, they decided to be subjective. I mean, this is my point of view. I have a lot of money, and I build this television, and I lie everybody just to pet my ideas. Like my ideas are like a dog, like a cat. I pet it. So I enjoy my ideas, so I don't have to be responsible in front of anyone for my ideas. I have a lot of money, but I do not understand people becoming so-called journalists and staying in this aquarium where the water has not been changed for 20-25 years. This is something that I refuse and I cannot understand. Staying there and having the community with the lie. And that would be the end of the Western societies. Because, my friends, while so-called Western media already prepared the Vladimir Putin's funerals, they didn't pay attention. They didn't pay attention to a very important story. And this story in the United States says this: the wealthy guys in the United States, you'll see now the story if Marcel will put it on the screen. The wealthy guys, they quit the stock market, the Wall Street. Yes, because they are fucking scared about Dow Jones plunging and other indicators. So, the wealthy guys are trying to keep their assets in cash or other values, but not the Wall Street. If you take into account that Wall Street is supported by the Chinese money, and the relationship between United States and China are simply exploding in this period, you can imagine what kind of a Wall Street stock market is this. Because Wall Street stock market used to be the barometer, I mean the indicator of the American economy. So, in the same time, people are preparing the funerals of Vladimir Putin, but they are collapsing inside the United States. And what to see? Europe is not better at all. I mean, look at what is going on with the simple prices, milk and basic food in UK, in Great Britain. Have a look what is going on in the entire France, Germany, Italy with the prices. Come on, it is almost comical that in Italy they have a pasta crisis because the ingredients for pasta reached a rocket, how do you say in English, I don't know, skyrocketing prices, and the normal spaghetti in Italy became a problem for the average Italian and tourists. Really. And you, the Western media, are preparing the funerals of Vladimir Putin's regime. I mean, or you are crazy, or you are mean. Because other version, it is not at all. And I'm afraid that they are both. I mean, you are crazy and you are mean in the same time. Yeah. So, my so-called colleagues in media, in the European and United States and Canada media, quit, find another job, become a taxi driver, become a butcher, become anything you want, but don't stay in the middle of the lie. You have reached the highest level of the lie, and you have reached the lowest level of moral. You are wasting your lives. My so-called colleagues in Sky News Australia, in Deutsche Welle, in Reuters, in CNN, in Fox News, and other big houses, so-called big houses. Yeah, you are playing with devil. And the problem is that you have no idea, you have no any clue about how is it to play with devil. When you play with devil, you don't win. Yes, when you play with devil, you don't win. And I have news for you. No. Devil is not Vladimir Putin. No, you have been deceived. Devil is not Vladimir Putin. I'm not a fan of Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is collateral losses. Yeah. I mean, look at the history. 7,500 and something years? How many kings? How many leaders during 7,500 years? And in the modern times, in the last 100 years, because these are the modern times, we got presidents, we got leaders. Yes, today is Vladimir Putin. Hey guys, tomorrow is a worse one than Vladimir Putin. At least listen to what Donald Trump recently said. Don't be happy, don't cheer up somehow the disappearance of Vladimir Putin, because if this guy goes out, there will be another one worse than him. So guys, quit. Reject this fake life. Don't stay in the middle of this fake life as so-called journalists. Do something honest. Be a taxi driver. Be a worker. Do something, but don't stay in this life, because it's like a boomerang, like an Australian boomerang. You want to get rid of it, and he will smash you behind your head while you are going peacefully, thinking that boomerang has gone. Yeah. Yes, guys, listen. Leaders of countries, they are not some intellectuals. They are not some guys coming from academic environments. Most of them are nuts. Most of them, they have a bigger or smaller percentage of yeah, they are crazy guys. So if you want to be a part of the situation leading to a nuclear war, you will be. Yes, staying in this fake environment of this fake so-called environment for news, for informing people, you will be part to a situation that leads to a nuclear war. Yeah, because it's just a matter of time that one of these crazy guys, Kim Jong-un, Joe Biden, Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, Iranian leader, those guys who have plenty of nuclear weapons, missiles. But what am I saying here? I mean, do the British have nuclear? Of course they have. Do the Germans have? Of course they have. Are they sane? No, they are not sane. They are not some intellectual guys. They are crazy guys. How did we find out that they are crazy guys? But look at the cashless society. They want to implement cashless society. They want to put us in a electronic camps. Yeah, electronic camps. You cannot buy and you cannot sell if you don't have electronic devices. And they want us all vaccinated one way or another. So these are enough signs those guys are completely crazy and oriented against us, the people. So the last thing you want is to be part of their team, to be part of this situation leading to a nuclear war or biological war or any crazy schizophrenic measure against the humanity. My friends, quit your so-called news environment, and after quitting, tell the truth. Yes, make yourself a YouTube channel as long as YouTube is available because listen, in Australia they are preparing a law censoring the social media in order to protect the information, in order to protect people against the fake news. But the problem is that who establishes what fake news and good news are. That's the problem, and nobody's speaking about it. Yes, my friend, this is Romeo from Romania. We are in difficult times, not because a crazy Prigozhin or a smart Prigozhin being in the same team with Vladimir Putin did what we saw the last weekend. No, difficult times is because we are on the edge of a nuclear war. We are on the edge of a trouble. All the best.